Welcome to my channel, The Flix Judge, where you will get detailed reviews and honest ratings of global movies and OTT series so that you can watch only the best content worthy of your time. Today, we will review Sam Bahadur, a biographical Hindi film based on the life of Sam Manekshaw, India's first field marshal. The movie is directed by Meghna Gulsar. Vicky Kaushal plays the titular role of Sam Manekshaw or Sam Bahadur, a name given to him by a soldier. Full disclosure from my side, when it comes to biopic or content based on real events, I'm always a bit skeptical about whether they would be able to grab and keep my attention. In general, I even avoid watching such movies or series. Most of them are based on important people either in politics or sports or movies, or as in this case, the military. So the makers of the biopic can't take much cinematic liberties to make the story interesting, as the person or their relatives may take offense. So the movie makers tend to remain steadfast and do not indulge in adding any drama or fictional element that may enhance viewer experience. As a result, most of these biopics become boring and take the tone of a documentary. Any key events or achievements of these figures, which might provide some excitement, also are normally well documented and known to the viewers, so even they don't provide any drama or suspense. Sadly, Sam Bahadur also falls into this same category. For the entire movie, the theater was totally silent. No chuckles or claps or whistles. The movie covers the professional and personal life of Sam Bahadur in a linear fashion from the 1930s British era when he was a gentleman cadet till his retirement in the 1970s as field marshal. Vicky Kaushal looks very different in this getup. I don't know how the field marshal looked or spoke in real life. I'm sure Vicky Kaushal had enough material to look and behave like him. He, however, reminded me sometimes of Dev Anand from Hum Dono, especially with his mustache, slouch, and dialogue delivery. I'm sure whatever he and director Meghna Gulzar did is out of total reverence to the late general and to his family members and well wishers. However, when you decide to make a commercial film, the audience also need to be taken into account. Movies need to have suspense, drama, romance, thrills, action, at least one of these elements to hold audience interest. I know this is a biopic, so you may say my opinion is unreasonable, but I'm sure some aside could have been added by showing interesting scenes about the Kashmir war or Bangladesh situation, using some other contemporaries or even fictional army men as a sidetrack. At least this level of creative choices could have been made, and the life of Sam Bahadur could have been weaved into it. It would still have remained a biopic. Even though the movie does go through Kashmir, China, and Bangladesh wars, they are not utilized to create any kind of drama or action. They are just narrated in true documentary style. We see snippets of how the general meets his wife, gets married, etc. Sanya Malhotra plays the role of Sillu, the wife of Sam Manekshaw. All through the movie, his wife is shown to be very loving and supportive. In the first half, Yahya Khan is shown to be a good friend of the general in the British Indian Army who moves to Pakistan after partition. As we all know, Yahya Khan presided over Pakistan during the turbulent years when Pakistan ultimately broke up. However, nothing much comes off of this friendship, as in the second half, we are just shown some facial expressions of Yahya Khan and the general during the Bangladesh war. That's it. By way of screen time, Indira Gandhi, played by Fatima Sana Sheikh, seems to get some scenes in the second half, but even here, unfortunately, the movie is documentary like and just records the actions and decisions in a dispassionate way. Well, there isn't anything much to add here. The acting of all the people looked very constrained and cautious to me, probably because they are representing important people. The sets and cinematography are adequate. The makeup of Yahya Khan in the second half could have been better. It looked more like that of Kamal Hassan's prosthetic makeup way back in the 90s movie Indian or Hindustani. The background music and songs were quite generic and did not register at all. So, what's the verdict? Sam Bahadur is more like a documentary, not a movie. If you are someone interested in watching lives of famous and successful people, this might interest you. For the average moviegoer who expects some little bit of entertainment, this would be a poor choice. No disrespect to anyone. I don't want to provide any rating to this as this is just a recording of real events. As far as parental guidance goes, you can watch this with your entire family. See you again with another review. Until then, bye and happy viewing. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I go through hours and hours of content so that you can watch only the very best ones in your precious free time. Thank you.